Hi friends, welcome to Sri Guru Raghavendra Banking Coaching Center. So here we are discussing the MCQs of 17th December. So have a look at the first one, foremost one. What position did India secure in Asia in the Asia Power Index 2024 2025? Asia Power Index API అన్నమాట 2025 లో ఇండియా ర్యాంక్ ఎంత అని అడుగుతుంది. ఫస్ట్, సెకండ్, థర్డ్, ఫోర్త్, ఫిఫ్త్ అని ఇచ్చారు. So the Lowry Institute of Institute Asia Power Index, Asia Power Index 2025. India secured a third position. India secured third position. C is the correct one. So then, after United States and China, India occupied a third position. So, making a significant milestone in its strategic influence in Asia, India achieved this rank with a score of 40.0. So, it is placing ahead of Japan and Japan stood in fourth position. So, there is a context here we have. So, only behind US and China, India officially entered the major power category for the first time, reflecting growth in its economic, military, and diplomatic capabilities, according to the report given by this Lowry Institute of Australia. Moving to the next one, second, with cooperation, with whose cooperation did Indian Army conducted the joint exercise with whose cooperation? With whose cooperation did the Indian Army conducted the exercise Ekta 2025? Which country అన్నాడు? నేపాల్, సింగపూర్, శ్రీలంక, మాల్దీవ్స్ అండ్ ఇండియా. ఇండియానే జరుగుతోంది కాబట్టి ఇది ఆప్షన్ కరెక్ట్ కాదు. సో దట్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ నేపాల్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ సింగపూర్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ శ్రీలంక. It is absolutely Maldives. So option D is the correct one. So Indian Armed Forces conducted the joint exercise Ekta 2025 with the Maldives National Defence Force. Maldives National Defence Force. So it is the exercise is an annual bilateral. Is an annual bilateral maritime exercise అనమాట between Indian Navy and maritime అంటున్నాం కదా, Indian Navy and Maldives National Defence Force అనమాట. So it focuses on enhancing the interoperability in areas such as diving operations, special forces tactics, all these అనమాట. Ekta exercise. Note that India also held a separate joint army exercise with the Maldives. The Maldives తోటి ఇంకొక డిఫెన్స్ తోటి ఇంకొక ఎక్సర్సైజ్ కూడా ఉంది మనకి, దట్ ఈస్ ఏకోవీరన్. This exercise focused on counter surgency అనమాట. Counter surgency and counter terrorism operations. That is the one. So answer D is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Who has been elected to the post president of Chile? For the post president of Chile, Antonio Tajani, Jose Antonio Casta, Andres Babis, Sergio Gore, and Antonio Andres. Chile has elected the far right wing Jose Antonio Casta as the president of this country, Chile. Next president, after an election campaign that was dominated by the themes of security, immigration, and crime. Cast beat the governing left-wing coalition candidate Janet Jara ఓడించి then విజయం సాధించడం జరిగిందన్నమాట. So he got more than 58% of the votes and then he defeated Janet Jara. So then Chile's military dictatorship in 1990s Cast has openly praised the Chile's former right-wing dictator Augusto Pinochet anamata. So then hold చేయడం జరిగింది. Then Jose Antonio Cast. Answer B is the correct one. Moving to the next one, under which operation did Interpol rescue approximately 30,000 trafficked animals? So then, which operation? Operation Thunder, Operation Sagar Bandhu, Sri Lanka kada. Sri Lanka, Ditwa, Tufan related one kada. Kabatti idi kaadu. Operation Bullion Blaze annadu. So Operation Bullion Blaze kuda kaadu. Hinterland Blue is related to US anamata. US and Israel, US Israel Iran time lo fight lo anamata. Operation Sindhuru kaadu. It is Operation Thunder 2025 anamata. Answer A is the correct one. So global enforcement action from September 15th to October 15th, targeting wildlife and forestry crime across 134 countries. This particular rescue system introduced by Interpol anamata. That is the point. So answer A is the correct one. And with which countries UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Petra and Ellora Caves, did the government of India sign an agreement? That is Jordan, Egypt, Israel, Oman, Canada. So then ఇక్కడ మనకి ఈ పెట్రా అనేది ఏంటి అంటే మనకి ఎల్లోరా కేవ్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయో అలాంటిది అక్కడ కూడా అనమాట. ఈ పెట్రా అనేది ఇట్స్ లొకేటెడ్ ఇన్ జోర్డాన్ అనమాట. పెట్రా Jordan. So then following Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the kingdom, this particular Hasmonaid kingdom, fostering cooperation between these iconic rock-cut UNESCO World Heritage Sites, then India's Ellora Caves and Jordan's Petra. So to promote institutional collaboration, knowledge sharing and people-to-people connections, cultural heritage, then this was observed recently. So then answer A is the correct one. Moving to the next one, which country became the world's first to receive UNESCO recognition for all its national cuisine? China, Britain, Italy, Thailand and India. India kaadu, Thailand kaadu, Britain kaadu, China kaadu. That is Italy. Recently in news, Italy. So Italy became the world's first country to receive UNESCO recognition for its entire national cuisine in December 2025, with the Italian cooking between sustainability and biocultural diversity added to the intangible cultural heritage list, honoring its rituals, skills, social aspects like family meals, local markets, and respect for all seasonal ingredients. That's a part of it. So this was announced in a 20th session of UNESCO, which was observed in New Delhi. So it celebrates the generational knowledge, community bonds, and sustainable practices inherent in Italian food culture. There is a one. Moving to the next one. So answer C is the correct one. Where was India's first wildlife safe road launched? Wildlife safe road. Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. It's not Andhra Pradesh. So then India's wildlife safe road. So then this is observed in NH, National Highway 45 anamata. That is National Highway 45 located in Madhya Pradesh, MP. So then Madhya Pradesh is the correct answer. Answer A is the correct one. So then Veerangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve. Veerangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve and Nauradehi Wildlife Sanctuary. ఈ రెండింటిని కనెక్ట్ చేస్తూ సేఫ్ రోడ్ లాంచ్ ఇవి స్టెచ్ నియర్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ టూ అనమాట. ఈ రెండింటి దగ్గరలో దీన్ని ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరిగింది. భోపాల్ జబల్పూర్ హైవే అనమాట. అది భోపాల్ జబల్పూర్ హైవే మీద దీన్ని ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దట్ ఇస్ అ పార్ట్. సో ఆన్సర్ ఏ ఈజ్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్. మూవింగ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. Where will Indian Navy commission its second MH-60R helicopter squadron INAS 335 Osprey? So Kerala, Goa, AP, Andhra, Puducherry, Uttar Pradesh. So then the INS Hansa మీద అనమాట దీన్ని లాంచ్ టర్న్ చేశారు అంటే గోవా. So answer B is the correct one. Significantly boosting the Navy's anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, and overall maritime capabilities on the western seaboard. This particular was observed. Location INS Hansa. So Goa. So when was Vijay Divas observed? Vijay Divas. So then Vijay Divas in 2025 was observed on December 16th. December 16th, 2025 observed the Kargil Vijay Divas. So Kargil Vijay Divas. December 16th. So then the marking India's victory in 1971, then Indo-Pakistan War. ఇండో-పాక్ వార్లో ఇండియా విజయానికి చిహ్నంగా ఈ పర్టికులర్ డేని సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకుంటాం అనమాట. సో ఆనరింగ్ ద ఆర్మర్డ్ ఫోర్సెస్ సాక్రిఫైస్ అండ్ కరేజ్, అండ్ యాన్యువల్లీ December 16th commemorate victory over the Pakistan in 1971 war and the liberation of Bangladesh అనమాట. సో మన వాళ్ళ బ్రేవరీని, ధైర్య సాహసాన్ని, తర్వాత త్యాగాన్ని గుర్తుగా దీన్ని మనం జరుపుకుంటాం. సాక్రిఫైస్, then a remembrance for the bravery and sacrifice of the Indian armed forces. So December 16th. Answer D is the correct one. Moving to the next one. So who launched the Chaupal program to empower handicraft artisans? Chaupal program. Minister of Textiles, Minister of Rural Development, Minister of Cooperation, Minister of Education, and Minister of Defence. So then Chaupal program is completely related to the then is a handicraft. It's related to handicrafts. Handicrafts kabatti it's a textile ministry kada. It's Ministry of Textiles. So answer A is the correct one. So this program, which was observed in December, a nationwide Chaupal program, entrepreneurship and cluster development for the Indian handicraft artisans, aiming to build sustainable livelihoods and promote heritage and matter. So then there is a context. So rolled out nationwide in New Delhi lo jarigindi. So then during National Handicrafts Week anamata, Handicrafts Week సందర్భంగా మనకి డిసెంబర్ లో దీన్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయడం జరిగింది అనమాట. సో దెన్ ఎస్టాబ్లిషెస్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లెవెల్ చౌపాల్స్. చౌపాల్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే కమ్యూనిటీ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ అనమాట. చౌపాల్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ కమ్యూనిటీ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. కమ్యూనిటీ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్. సో 100 aspirational districts లో వీటిని లాంచ్ చేయాలి అనేది కాన్సెప్ట్ అనమాట. దర్ ఇస్ అ పాయింట్. సో inaugurated by the Textile Secretary Neelam Shamirao, attended by the other senior officials. Then Ministry of Textile is responsible for this particular one అనమాట. Launched by the Ministry of Textile Ministry. Leadership over the entire Textile Secretary. Answer A is the correct one. So these are the current affairs for this particular December day 17th. So then we will discuss, we will continue some more MCQs in the coming session. Thank you.